The following presentation is brought to you by Virginia Credit Union.
Home sweet home. That is the familiar phrase we use to describe that special place where we live, wherever that might be. If your desire is to purchase a home, we can help you make that a reality. In this webinar, we will explore what to know when buying a home. I'm Sylvia Watford, a financial educator at Virginia Credit Union, and you can reach out to me at sylvia.watford@vacu.org. So, why home ownership? When we talk to individuals, they tell us that it's that pride of ownership. They are tired of renting, and it creates that financial stability so that every month you know what your monthly mortgage payment will be. And over time, it provides a wonderful opportunity to build wealth because hopefully, as the over time, as the value of the house increases and the mortgage balance decreases, that creates wealth over time. In this session, we will navigate the steps you want to take to become a owner. First, you'll start with financial education and preparation, and then you'll reach out to a lender to find out your purchasing power. Then look at partnering with a realtor to help you find the home that is the best fit for you. Simply finalize your mortgage at that point, and then you have an opportunity to go to closing. So, when we talk about looking at your finances, I want you to fall in love with your finances before you fall in love with that home because you want to ensure that it fits within your budget. As a rule of thumb, we should not spend more than one third of our gross monthly income for a mortgage payment. So, like for an example, if your income is 48,000 a year, that's 4,000 a month, and one third of that would be 1,333. So you don't want to go over that dollar amount. Also, think about what your lifestyle goals are. You may really like to travel. You may want to be saving for an education for your children. So keep that in mind as you are creating your new budget with that mortgage payment. Know what your comfort level is. And one of the things that you can do is think about what you're paying now for housing. Let's say you're renting and it is $1,000 per month, and you feel that you can afford $1,200 per month for your mortgage payment. Start saving $200 each month in addition to the $1,000 that you're paying for your rent and see how that feels. See what your comfort level is in terms of your budget. You also want to fall in love with your credit and know what is going on regarding your credit report and your credit score. You can get a free copy of your credit report at annualcreditreport.com. You would need to pay for your scores, but you can get that from the three credit reporting agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. This allows you to see what your credit report looks like, who you owe. If there is anything on your credit report that is not accurate, you can go through the dispute process to make sure that everything on your credit report is accurate. We don't recommend that you take out any additional loans if you are looking to purchase a home soon. And keep in mind that lenders will look at your FICO credit score from the three credit reporting agencies, and they will look at the middle score to determine what the interest rate is. This is a perfect time to start a savings account for your home purchase. So you can title it, This is my home purchase account. And I am going to be preparing now to purchase my home. So in this account, you want to start putting money in on a regular basis for the additional costs that you will have in terms of purchasing your home. Earnest money deposit that will be required at the time that you choose the home that is the best fit for you and you make your offer. You will also need to include a deposit anywhere from $500 to $1,000. Your realtor can help you in terms of that dollar amount. Then there's the loan application fee, the home inspection, which is what you would want to have done once you've chosen the house that's the best fit for you, your down payment, and then also closing costs. This would include all of the fees associated with the services that are required for you to finalize your mortgage. And typically, this is in a range of about 2 to 5% of the mortgage amount. So keep that in mind that you can start saving now for that home purchase. The other resources that are available here at the credit union include everything from a financial fitness online academy where you can go online and access modules to help you prepare financially. You can also talk with one of our financial educators by phone. We have a wonderful guide to home buying video series that's available on our website. And if you are at a point where you need to prepare more financially, you can meet with one of our financial coaches by phone through Balance to just help you prepare financially to make your home purchase. So now that you have fallen in love with your finances and you are ready to move to the next phase, this is when you can reach out to a lender. And with this lender, you will have a conversation regarding what your goals are. You'll be prepared to share your financials. There is a mortgage documents checklist, which is very helpful to let you know what you'll need to provide to your lender. That will include what your income is, your assets, your debt, your down payment. You'll be providing this information, and then the lender will be determining which product will best meet your particular need. One of the things that the lender can provide for you is a pre-qualification or a conditional approval letter that indicates what your purchasing power is. They will pull your credit report, which is valid for 90 days. If you need to get that extended, you can, but that allows you that window to choose the home that will be the best fit for you. So with the pre-qualification, they can really do that within 1 day. Just pulling your credit report, finding out what your income is, being able to let you know what your purchasing power is. Now, what is stronger is the conditional approval. And this is when your income and your assets will be verified. So you'll need to provide the statements, your W-2 forms, and any other information that that lender is requesting from you. So once you are starting the application, the lender will provide you with a disclosure that gives you an estimate of the total cost in terms of the amount that you're borrowing. One of the things that will be included in that is going to be a breakdown of your mortgage payment. So let's look at an example. Let's say the selling price is $180,000. You are financing in terms of your mortgage 173,000 at 30 years. In this example, the interest rate is about 4%. So the breakdown would look like the principal and the interest, in this example, 826, the real estate taxes, which will vary depending on where you are purchasing the home, but this is the monthly amount, 122. This is included in your mortgage payment, and then the lender will actually send that money to the city where you are living. The homeowner's insurance in this case is 233. Again, this is going to vary according to the size of the home and the different prices that are available. If you put less than 20% down, more than likely you'll have to pay private mortgage insurance. In this example, it's $72. This protects the lender in case there is a default. in the mortgage. If you are in a community where there are homeowners association fees, that would be included in your mortgage payment as well. And you can see in this example, the total amount is $1,253. So the lender is going to look at what we call the debt to income ratio, which is your mortgage payment, any other debt that you might have. In this example, a car loan for $400. So the total debt is 1,653 and the gross monthly payment is 4,000. So that is a debt to income ratio of 41%. A good rule of thumb is that you don't want that to be more than 43%. But again, your lender is going to work closely with you to look at what those financials are and let you know the purchasing power, the amount of the loan that you could qualify for. So you would want to be on a lookout for that, looking for those estimates in terms of the closing costs. Now that you know what your purchasing power is, you have fallen in love with your finances, so you know the dollar amount that you are comfortable with. Now you can partner with a realtor. So you want to partner with an experienced realtor that will walk you through the process and really serve as your advocate to make sure that you find the house that is the best fit for you. You want to decide initially, though, what your negotiables and non negotiables are in the home that you feel is the right fit for you. You may know with certain that you want to live in a particular neighborhood, a certain distance from your work. Um, you may know, I really want a garage, but I'll be okay with two bedrooms instead of three bedrooms. So think about what your non negotiables and your negotiables are before you start looking, because it's so easy to get emotionally attached to a home without thinking about that ahead of time. Your realtor will also be very instrumental in helping you to understand what the current market is. They'll provide guidance for you if it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, and that will be crucial to help you develop the best strategy for you to purchase the home that is the best fit for you at that particular time. Now that you've done all of that, here's the fun part. This is when you have an opportunity to find the home that is the best fit for you. Once you have done that, your realtor will draw up the paperwork so that you can make an offer. Again, you'll need to provide that earnest money. You'll also want to have an inspection done because you want to make sure that this is a sound home in terms of its structure and everything. There may be additional inspections that are required, and then your lender will have the home appraised because you want to make sure that the home is worth the amount that you are paying for that home. Now you're ready to finalize your mortgage. You'll submit the purchase agreement to your lender, who will lock in your rate if it has not been done up to this time period, also confirming the best mortgage product for you. You will also obtain your homeowner's insurance and you will sign your disclosures. Your disclosures will let you know precisely what your closing costs are and what dollar amount you will need to bring to closing. Now, this is the closing. This is when you're almost there. You'll have the final inspection. You'll go through the walkthrough. You will provide the funds for closing, and then you'll sign the final documents. And now you can celebrate because you are a homeowner. Now, remember that account you set up for the home purchase? You can now make that account the home maintenance fund, because with the excitement and the pride of home ownership, there's also the responsibility of maintaining that home. So you want to put money in on a regular basis so that when those expenses happen, you have the funds available to pay that. Always look at hiring a reputable contractor so that you will make sure the work is done correctly and no one would have to come behind them to make sure everything is correct. Now that you're a homeowner, just remember that that mortgage payment is your priority. If you fall into challenging times, if you lose your job or there's a medical situation, please be proactive and reach out to your lender and let them know what your situation is so that you can continue as a homeowner and they will work with you if you run into any type of challenges. Remember that at Virginia Credit Union, we can help you through this entire process. Remember that you're falling in love with your finances first so that you have a firm foundation to build from there. You can also utilize our mortgage services. We have affiliates that are optional for you, but we have Virginia CU Realty, Virginia CU Insurance Services, Virginia Statewide Title Services. They are all separate entities. You have the option to use them as well. Just remember that as you look towards home ownership, Virginia Credit Union is here to help you make that a reality.